the engines roar, steam whistle blowing, always want more. Building dreams one module at a time. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine. Layout scrolling, stories to unfold. Metal giants, new and old. Scale detail, G-scale night, steam whistle echoes through the morning light. Trains on tracks, engines roar, steam whistle blowing, always want more. Building dreams one module at a time. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine. Layout sprawling, stories to unfold. Metal giants, new and old. Scale detail, G-scale night, steam whistle echoes through the morning light. Trains on tracks, engines roar, steam whistle blowing, always want more. Building dreams one module at a time. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine. Everything's fine. All in everything's fine. Everything's fine, everything's fine. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine.
There we go. We're better now.
Well, that was interesting. Good morning. How are we doing this morning? I hope everyone's doing fine. Holy smokes, staying warm. What is this? That's nuts. I mean, it's cold here, but it's what did I see? 5?
Yeah, it's cold.
But man,
It's
negative 10
outside right now, according to the computer.
20?
1.
1 degree. Oh, it's 1 degree outside.
Fahrenheit for us Freedom Unit users.
Yeah. Oh. Excuse me. Well, I mean, look at this behind. This one's cool. This is the virtual rail fan, of course. Oh, I don't know if you heard that, but a printer's down. They're going through their winter storm, so their cameras are totally switching, and it looks cold out there, guys. But what? Not even a month and a half. You should start changing. Yeah, negative 17. That's nuts. That is nuts. Let's see. We have Dave in the house. Good morning, Dave. Train guy in PA. Chuck, how's it going? Hey, Andrew.
Morning. How are you?
Doing good. Oh, let's see. Arlington Heights. Good morning, sir. Good to see you. Russ, that's too damn cold. I'm not gonna lie. That is just. Thank God it's only for a short period of time. Oh yes. Oh, Troy. Good morning, Troy. How you doing this morning, sir? I'm I'm still trying to wake up. I hope you guys got your coffee because I definitely need mine. I am all caught up. All orders are either shipped or getting ready to ship. Stayed up until 2. We played around too long yesterday. We did our live, the Tuesday. And then we ended up BSing for quite a while. I didn't realize it. And next thing I noticed is what you left 4?
I left it
5?
I left at 4:15.
Yeah. So that made for a long day because, of course, I don't want to keep your orders waiting. And that just means I get to play in the morning and work at night. So I can't complain. Love it. Alive and kicking. Hey, good morning, sir. I saw you playing with your lathe. That was kind of neat. Good morning. And how are we doing? As matter of fact, I got a little surprise for you. I loved your video. It's a balmy 22. Yeah, at least it's warmer there. Usually it's the opposite way around. I'm working on, this is number 2. I'm pretty sure you got the jitters way ahead of me now. And we're all caught up. We are all caught up. Awesome.
Little beep for what everybody heard the beeping if they did.
Oh yeah, you know what? Let's switch over to that camera real quick because I want to test fit something.
Okay.
And we're going to start another.
There you go.
This is kind of the topic of today is model trains and 3D prints. And you can see the seam line on the back. I don't know, there we go.
There you go.
But other than that, I mean, this thing is just phenomenal. Okay, before I go back to the table, can you guess what this is for? You know, I'll have a little treat for whoever guesses it.
I walked in this morning and I saw it on what it goes on, and I couldn't discern it from an actual piece.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Yeah, because I didn't say anything about it.
Yeah.
So this is number 2. Now we're into sizing. I love the sound of that.
He's cute little printer.
Do we have an idea of what this is for?
So far, no. Nobody's guessed.
Oh, come on, guys.
A pylon.
Pylon?
Barely says a pylon.
And scale.
It could be.
Now, I was going to say, I'll give you a hint. I do more than just, my 2 scales are N and G. So, how about if I hold it this way?
You give them a hint. I'll give them a video hint.
Yeah. So, let's see if we can get a closer shot of this.
There you go.
Raised tram track.
Raised tram track. Nope.
Not yet. There. This. Uh-oh. There we go.
For a loco. Yes.
Yes. I mean, you can't even see the layer lines on that. Check that out.
For loco. Yeah, it's for loco. It's how those kids are doing that nowadays.
I'll set that baby right there. We'll step a little forward. Oh, you can almost see where it goes, actually.
I know. That's why I said there's a hint on screen. They just have to find the hint.
Let me get a sip of my coffee. Oh, Lordy. So one of the biggest things is 3D. This is HO here. Let's bring it up on this one. But I think with all our new technology and everything we can bring into model railroading, and not just in one scale, but multiple scales, is 3D printing. We already know you guys have seen a lot of bingo. Rusty has got it.
No,
that's
for an
engine house.
Close.
My bad. I just gave it away.
Close.
I just gave it away.
They may not have heard you because I may have been talking over you.
You do a lot of that sometimes.
Dave? Other Dave? Dave
Oh,
the second?
Yes. Good morning, sir. Now, you've already seen with the technology and lasers and like the diode lasers, and we were working on the. Oh, that was fine actually.
There you go.
You can go back.
I was gonna tell you, just go up.
I'll just move this. This is cardstock. Okay, this is an assembled model, but it's that cardstock, and this you can do on the diode laser. Check that out. I love the inside. Train Boy's got it.
GN70. Smoke. Yeah, a smokestack.
Yeah.
But not necessarily for what, though. You guys were close. But yes, for a steam engine.
But, yeah.
You guys all shot stuff in there too fast for me to catch. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. But yeah, this is just that cardstock cut on a laser. Do that on the diode. I like the. I don't know if you can see it right there. It's just these little windows, and yeah. So as you can see, I love technology. But back to 3D printing. This is a nice one. I had fun with. I did this years ago, just for the fact that I was going to do HO scale. And when I did get away from it and transition to N, this is the one piece I had to keep because I just love this piece. It's one I actually weathered. Not as good as you and Scale Train Boy, but it it's one of my favorites. I mean, right down to the flooring. The inside's got wood floors. Let's see if I can pop that out. So on this one, it's a cross, a little mix of both. Oh, there we go. 3D printing, and this is on an older machine. This is several years ago. Several years ago.
So didn't you say you did that on your Ender 3 that your son now has?
Very well could have on this one, or even sooner. Well, no, it would have been sooner than the Ender 3.
Oh.
This could have been done on. This is years ago, so it would have been done on my Da Vinci, my souped up, modified Da Vinci. But I mean, it's so cool.
Are we having an audio issue?
Are we having
any issues on my end? You want to say something real quick, Sean?
Yeah, how's the audio? Are we doing good this morning?
Looks okay.
Not.
All right.
Okay, weathering's good. nothing compared to yours. But I'm happy with it. That's all that matters, right? Right. I'm learning. Your videos are this. Okay, this is another thing. I gotta say thank you to all you guys that do videos, for the simple fact that it's great to pick up different points of views and aspects on how to do like weathering. There's so many different ways on doing it. And I love going out and getting the information, and I see something that's like, well, I got to try that, and I'll do it. And sometimes it'll work for me. Sometimes that particular thing does not.
You want to talk about N-Scale Train Boy's video here?
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead and throw that up.
Transition into
Yeah.
the weathering. He's got a 40-foot woodside boxcar here, I think. Looks like he's doing some powder weathering on it, and looks to be in HO scale. But at the same time, weathering transitions all scale. Just,
oh yeah, everything.
Just the amount of weathering you have to do for space.
Did you see the video I tossed up on Facebook?
Which one?
He was doing the graffiti on the G scale car.
Yeah. That guy's good.
He is.
Hand does all the graffiti.
You gotta see if you can find if he's on YouTube.
Yeah,
but
I don't know if he's on YouTube or not.
We'll look later. But point being is he pre-weathers before he does his graffiti work, and that's G scale. So it covers every aspect. I'd say even from Z up, or what is it? TT? Is that the smallest now?
Yeah, they've got some guys that do really small stuff.
Now I'm too blind for TT.
Yeah. No, those boxcars you did in this video turned out really good, Train Boy.
A lot of good information. Whoops.
Yeah.
That's what I
say. Just look at those. If you were to get some good photos on that, I highly doubt anybody would be able to pick those out from being not real cars.
Yeah. See, that's where I want to be at least this time in a year and a half or 2 years, to be able to do it that well. For me, it's time. My time to sit back and actually do weathering is not easy. I was up till 2:00 out in the shop finishing up orders, so I definitely leave my morning coffee. But I love this. See, I always thought airbrushing was the way to go, but not necessarily. Not after everything I've seen.
Everybody's got their own way and their own style of doing stuff, and some people are just amazing with brushes. Other people are amazing with powders. Some guys are just rock stars with airbrushes, and other people just kind of do a little bit of all of it until it all works.
I love it. I mean, even the work that you did that blew me out. I just need to sit down and actually do it. That's the key. I mean, I did it on this building, but like I said, it's the timing issue. So what I'm doing is, as I'm doing things like my airbrush area, my painting area, I slowly set it up. I'm slowly getting it ready to work, because I had to redo my whole back room. It is now my resin printing area. And these printers are going to be moving here shortly. Talk about resin prints. Let's go to dude, you should be. Those turned out freaking awesome. It's like, young man, you are the master of weathering.
There you go.
So, along with FDM printing, this is a resin print. I think I've shown this one before. Whoop. There we go. This is G scale, and these are coming off the resin printers. This is one of Andrew did this one up. He did. Oh wow, I see that hole.
Yeah,
I see that.
my resin printers, it's used. Let's put it that way. And it probably hasn't been as well taken care of since I've acquired it as.
Right there.
I didn't know I grabbed that one. Oh,
But,
I thought I grabbed one that didn't have a giant hole in it.
no, that's okay because no, it shows me the issue, and it almost looks like a dead pixel on the screen.
Yeah.
Unless you
a
had
little bit of heavy super glue and some kicker, and it's sturdy enough for what I'm going to do with it.
It's either that or it could be a support that's stuck to the bed.
Yeah, I like I said, I cleaned it out. I dumped everything out and cleaned it out. I found some really thin like gunk stuck to the bottom, so I'm thinking it might have been that.
Oh, okay. And yeah, if you had something
after cleaning that out, I went into printing those a new set of bulkheads.
Let's see, talking about that hole right there. But on the side, believe it or not, I didn't notice it until I just.
Yeah, you don't see it until you turn it over.
No. So I mean, we do have issues every now and then. This could be as much as just a little piece that's stuck to the bed, or not the bed. It's the FPT sheet.
The vat screen.
Yeah. Will cause that issue, but still, I mean, we've come so far.
Morning, Paul.
Oh, Paul's Messy Workshop. Good morning. Oh, Jack in the shop. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, no, you can get so much detail on stuff in a resin printer that you can get on a filament. Bring that truck back up.
Oh, sure.
And look at the very top above the springs.
Oh, where I said it rolled off. Oh, that's the other one.
Maybe your eyeballs can't catch it, but maybe theirs can if it focuses. Just above where the spring mounts and everything are, right across that top beam. If you look really closely, it says Barber S2 in actual.
Oh, you can see it. Not that side. That side, so this side you can.
Yeah. One side you probably can. The other side you probably can't. Probably because it got scraped off when I printed it. But yeah.
There you go. Oh, there you go. You can see it.
The detail in there actually says Barber S2. Yeah.
And this is on the Mars printer.
That's on just a regular old Mars printer.
Yep. My old one.
Yeah. But no, if anybody watched yesterday's live laser BS in the shop live stream,
playing in the shop.
Yeah, those trucks are going on. I've got a whole bunch of those trucks that are going on those flat cars, and then I'm printing out some bulkheads as well that are going on the ends of those to finish up those.
Those will look good.
It's going to look really cool, and I've made 10 cars for probably, once I'm all in with bearings and trucks and wheels and everything, I've made 10 G-scale cars for probably under $250.
So you can't beat that.
Yeah.
I mean, I was looking at used cars, and a halfway decent car is $75 for a halfway good running car.
I was going to say that same flat car with bulkheads and everything, produced by one of the big companies, is probably somewhere close to $100.
That wouldn't surprise me, especially that size. So let's see, a little sidetrack there.
Train Boy's got a question for you.
Sure. Let's see, train people. Hopefully, I'm not gonna lie. If I get something ahead of time, let me know. I will. I forget shit real easy. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I hope to catch that one. Let's see. Oh, you're gonna be doing some weathering in the. Oh, that's the other thing. When you and Heath were running, I love watching you guys run offs because I'm still learning all this stuff. Like I said, I've only been back for the last year, and then a lot of my time has been doing my T tracks and some other things. So it doesn't put me where I want to be yet as far as time being able to run. But I do want to start running offs, and I know it can be done on the T track modules. So little steps for me, which is good. Yeah. Oops. Over here. No, that's true. This is very true. You never stop learning. And I guess that's why I like to talk about the 3D printing. Now we're going to get back to FDM printing. And what FDF printing is you saw the machine that I pulled the stack off of. Pretty much, it looks like weed whacker line. I mean, you could probably use it. Probably hurt too, but
you could, but it's not.
Weed whackers
sturdy enough to be used as weed whacker line.
Actually, check this out. There's a gentleman.
You can. You just go through it 3 times as fast.
Oh yeah, as far as using it in a weed whacker,
yes.
Yeah, this would unless you use the 3mm nylon. So
the design 3mm nylon is basically weed whacker line, and somebody decided to put it in their printer.
Right, but if a lot of the weed whacker line is nylon.
Yeah,
which is interesting. A gentleman. A gentleman took weed whacker line and literally used it and printed some things. It didn't look 100% the best, but it worked. It actually worked. Oh, oops, excuse me. That was probably a little loud. Russ, well, hey,
happy
cool.
Early or belated birthday, Russ.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. There's the printer. This is what it is for. I am helping a friend. He got this dirty right now, but very potentially beautiful train. And this is the Bumblebee. I see. I got it. I'm gonna model up the lights on the side for him because these pieces are pretty much almost impossible to get. And then he was missing a stack, so I was able to go online and find a really beautiful side shot. Let me get this. Oh, I'm bald. Oh no, I lost my hair. There we go. How's that, guys? So to help him out, this is 3D printing to the rescue. No, I printed. Yeah, that's perfect. Dude, that's a perfect fit. So I printed one, and it to me, I mean, it fits and it looks good. Let's go to this one here.
Where'd it go? There it is.
Yes, I did. Actually, I did. It's on there. It's been on there. I just didn't turn it on. There we go. So there is the stack on the engine.
For anybody curious, that is an Aristocraft C16.
So what I did is I printed this one first, and of course, you take your calipers, you measure everything out. It fits and it looks good. Just a little wiggle. Now, this didn't take a lot of plastic, so I went ahead and printed the full thing instead of just printing a test. And in 15 minutes, I printed this one, and this one is, as you can see, it's snug. It's not. See if I can pick up the engine with it. Yeah. So there's the new stack. I'm pretty sure he'll be extremely happy with that.
But you need to print him a cow catcher for the front.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I've got one of those at home that I can bring over so you can get what it actually is.
Oh, you have this engine?
Not that exact locomotive, but I have an Aristocrat C16.
Okay, yeah.
Or maybe it's not home, maybe it's a club, but I've
because
got
that one shouldn't take very long to drop because it's pretty much just tubes.
Yeah.
Oh, updates available? Yeah, don't do that now, Microsoft.
Not right now.
No. They have a tendency on just rebooting your computer whenever they want.
Yeah. Well, you have a tendency of rebooting your computer at the worst time.
Oh yeah. Oh, only once. So yeah, that turned out beautiful. This is gonna. I hope he's a very happy individual when he gets this back.
Oh, I know he will be. Now, if you work on other stuff people have brought you to work on.
Smart ass. Yes. Well, I did the design on it to figure out I totally did it wrong.
You got the end board, you got the mold board done. Now you just have to do the.
Okay, you know what? I'll show. I'll show. And it's a simple one too. This is the wild part. So this is a beautiful Napa Valley wine train. Oh, I glitched.
I'm just
There
giving
we
him
go.
shit because he's had the locomotive he's had that car for about a month and a half now.
And he's the sad part. He's not exaggerating. So let me get back here a little bit.
What? Yeah, you move your camera.
Well, I did, didn't I?
Piece
Isn't that a nice car? You need people in here, though. Yeah, there we go. We need to find now, this is the cool thing about the internet is you can find STL files of people and everything you need. Well, not everything, but even if say you buy a file of people standing for $5, then you can print as many people as you want. I think that is just awesome. So yeah, you can as you can tell, I am promoting printers today. But this is the piece. Where's the one black piece I did print?
I don't know where it went. It disappeared.
It should. Well, if it's on my desk, it has gone down the black hole.
Yeah.
Who's whining? Oh, it's all good.
I don't know where it went. It just disappeared.
It disappeared. But the idea is there's you can see it on this side.
The other end.
Yeah. So literally, I'm just going to remodel this piece right here, and then print it, and we'll put it up on this one. But this is the observation side of it, so I wanted to do a little some extra on it, so the back deck's a little bit bigger. But another thing, 3D printing to the rescue. Fine, be that way. No, it's good seeing you. It is great seeing you, and I will try to remember to watch the show. Here, I got it. You got it. Thank you. You know what? We got another person we can talk bad about. We already talked bad about In-Scale Train Boy.
Yeah. Yeah, we go. Yeah, why not? Another video.
I'm totally kidding about talking bad because you gotta have a little fun.
Yeah, give it a second. I'm gonna throw up one more.
I have a bunch of drunk passengers holding my nose. Well, that'd be like a party car.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw a G-Scale Zephyr. Only 100 of them were made.
What are they?
It's the Zephyr passenger.
Oh, yeah.
And only 100 of those trains were made.
Yeah.
And the guy wants 2,800. And it's like, oh, I wish I could afford it.
Some people want a lot of money for a lot of stuff.
Oh, well, 1 on 100 is kind of a rare. It's something you don't see every day.
Yeah.
It's like a museum piece.
Right. But you get the right person who can design and print and manufacture stuff, then it's no longer one of 100. It's one of 100 originals.
Yeah.
But you can do the same thing for a couple $100.
And time.
And just time.
There you go. You got it. You just nailed it.
Why do you think I'm printing 10 cars instead of buying 10 cars?
Yeah. That would add up real quick. I don't know about you guys, but I know Andrew's budget is tight. Mine's tight. So gotta love 3D printing. This is now we're gonna back down to N scale. Is this still working or did it die?
It's still working.
Oh, I'm impressed.
I don't know.
We're gonna go to N scale.
There you go. Where'd you go?
Intermodal was the word I was looking for
yesterday.
It was intermodal.
Hey, back it up a little bit.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, perfect. So this one here is done in 3 pieces, 4, 5 pieces on the ship. The containers were not with it. It does come with a cool panel to give it the illusion of being full of containers. And then these containers, these things just turned out phenomenal. And these are FDM. They're not resin. Whoops. They're not resin printed. These are FDM printed. See if you can see the back. Is that the door side?
Go with one of the gray ones. That was just too bright.
Yeah. There we go. How's that? Oh, there you go. Oh, there's the top. Got your pintle locks. This is. Yeah. Let's throw up the next victim.
Next victim. Victims abound.
Who are we throwing up? Oh, yes. This is Pennsylvania. This is Chuck. And Chuck is actually assembling one of the triple drops, the 6-inch drops.
He's assembling one of the unattainables right now.
One of the unattainables. Hey, okay. Anybody watching this stream right now? If you don't need instructions and you would like to try this out, give me a holler. But yeah, this is Train Guy in Pennsylvania. Yeah, sure look for huh. There we go. It should.
I don't know. It's some random guy who keeps focusing stuff out of the screen.
But
he does a really good job building this.
Yes, he does.
But he just no, man. We give you shit. We give you shit because we like you. You find somebody to ship you to Canada, buddy, he'll ship it to you. But right now, we're not shipping to Canada.
No. You know what? Hopefully, with everything going on, hopefully that changes.
Get a P.O. box just this side of the border, and we'll ship it to that box, and you can come pick it up.
Yeah. You never thought of that. But this has been going on for years anyways. That's why all the paperwork, just to ship something small from here to Canada. And then most of the times and I don't think this is right. I mean, shit, we're brothers, right? Next door to each other. But Canada's had tariffs on stuff where when it comes in, they have to pay the tariffs and the taxes, and I don't understand. It's politics, I guess, and we're not going to get into that.
Yeah, let's not turn this into a
no. Okay, we're done.
It's not that.
We're done on that.
Moving on.
Let's see. So yeah, I love the stack on the engine. That turned out beautiful. The cargo ships are phenomenal. Now I have some bridges, and these you can download if you already have a 3D printer. Oh, that reminds me. Elgu just came out with their new one. It's the Elgu CC or the something carbon. I'm just gonna call it the CC. $299, and it's comparable to the PS1 Bamboo. So printers are coming way down in price, and that printer is
coming way down in price.
Yeah, that is a phenomenal price. Let's see, who do we want to toss up?
What?
We gotta. Oh, here we go. Let's toss that one up.
You want to throw that one up?
Yeah.
Throw that one up.
Because I was really impressed with this. I never thought of just creating your own line. Which, I mean, it makes sense. And here, on this video, Jimmy is really rebranding his logo.
He does a really good walkthrough of how to get those stamp printed decals off. Microsol and a little bit of paper towel soaked in microsol.
Oh, and you soak the.
Sit. That's the biggest thing. Let it sit for like half hour, 45 minutes. And it will dissolve that that ink, and it will come off. And then he does another really good.
Oh, cool.
Talking about how he does his logos, doing all this stuff, and how he does
I didn't even think about removing logo. Well, I haven't gotten to that point yet.
Well, this is a little different for going to large scale. Large scale, the ink's a lot bigger.
Makes sense, yeah.
But for anything smaller, it works. It works really well.
The larger you get, the easier it is to work on it. It's like when you get up to there. That's what impresses me about Instant Trailway. I mean, when you watch his rendering videos and how it looks at the end, it's a mind blowing.
So if you haven't checked out his latest video, it's into lettering and customizing cards. Maybe get some of that white detail
right?
So, well, no, I've got 10 cards I had to letter.
Dude, so bad. So bad. I wanna try a UV printer. Well, now you can print on mugs and like your cell phone cases and stuff.
Yeah.
Forget that. I want to print it on the side of a boxcar.
I know you do.
So bad. I want to try that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jimmy did a great video on this. I don't have a link down below, but I'll add one after this.
Your link to his page, please.
Yes.
But yeah, that's the latest video that
Heath, good morning, sir. How you doing? Hopefully you had your coffee. Actually, for you, it's afternoon. Am I laser printing Conrail locomotives now? No, not yet. That was Jimmy actually doing letter transfers.
No, he's 3D printing. So
Yes, yes. Today's basic focus is on 3D printers and 3D printing. Like this one here. I know when you Bob at the Garden Railway Club here in Des Moines, he applied this engine, and underneath the dirt and the missing parts is a very beautiful engine. So I offered to give him a hand and designed up smokestack, which is FDM printed. It's not resin, believe it or not. It looks good. I mean, you can't, from a foot away, I can't tell it's 3D printed. But that alone already helped out the engine. Next will be a cattle guard and the lights on the sides, which nice thing is I actually have the original one to work with. And then, of course, and scale, for the shipyard. That'll be for my shipyard. And then I was going to go into bridges, actually. 3 of these on a triple bridge or a double bridge works beautiful. Let's go. And the idea of this is you slide the Cato track right down in here, and it locks it into where when you set it down, you don't have to worry about supports on either side. The track is actually supporting it.
And
there's my girder bridge.
Train guy in PA. The conversation we had yesterday. That girder bridge, that first one that just has the square sides.
Oh, this one? Yeah.
Yes. That one would work for scaling, making them longer or shorter to fit that gap on that triple because you don't have the rounded corners and you're not really worried about it.
So you can literally
together a lot better than the ones with the rounded corners.
And then on a printer, all you have to do is, if you're setting it down, you can extend the length on the Y. Don't do the Z or the X.
Right.
So you can make it any length this way.
So that would be a quick fix if you wanted to find your own supports.
Yep. Let's see, where are we? Oh, we're 40 in.
40 minutes in.
Let's see what you have option for.
Yeah, it's called Build Your Own. Theoretically, you should be able to slide 2 pieces of cork in there and put.
Well, you could. Oh, it'd be easy to modify it to where you don't need to use Kato track too.
Or you just fill that in, and when you print it, you just fill it in, and you just fill it in solid. You just put your tracker on top of it.
I like the idea of putting cork. Like if you wanted to use this one, using cork, just because the way I did the center here, kind of like the boardwalk, the wooden walkways between the two.
But no, you could easily get into Tinkercad and just fill up the bottom of it minus the thickness of the ties.
Oh yeah. Oh, Tinkercad, you can modify
solid
it
and
many ways.
Like a solid box underneath of it, and make it all nice and happy, and take you 5 minutes to do.
Yep.
It takes somebody 5 minutes to do.
All 3D printed. Gotta love it. See, I love technology. I'm loving this technology and the cross between. Excuse me, guys. The cross between model railroading and our 3D printers or resin printers. Now, resin printers, I love it. The odor doesn't bother me at all. But for some, if you're sensitive to odors, yeah, a resin printer won't be for you unless you have a way to exhaust the fumes outside. But FDMs aren't that bad. It's come a long ways. You can get a carbon air filter to clean it.
Is my mic still working?
Are you pinging on the receiver?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm pinging on the receiver. I'm pinging on. When I'm talking, it's showing up over here.
Oh. Okay,
I
look
think
at
old guy Printing's having issues because he was saying we were having audio issues before.
Okay. Try see this little button on the bottom. It's got the and on there, just bump it up to 15.
Well, if I go to 15, I'm gonna be as loud as you are.
That's fine.
Or how about
Talk softer.
halfway up? I'm at 6. I'm at +6. Is that better?
Oh no, you want to go up higher? Yeah, your mic was down.
Okay.
You want to go up to 12.
Oh, you normally have me on like 9. There, I'm at 12.
There you go. Does he sound better now? I was born in the wrong year. I love technology, but there's so much more coming. Well, our kids won't though. That's the cool thing. I'm not gonna lie. The Algu, I ordered it. I pre-ordered the new Algu. I don't know when it's gonna be here. Hopefully sooner than what it says.
2027 probably.
Yeah, actually before June they say.
They say June of what? 2027?
Yeah, this year. I have faith. Algu, I actually have faith in.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I'm gonna let my son pretty much use that printer because I'll tell you what. Even right now, I'm printing some stuff from, and it's hard for me to say no. He is printing the mask from Squid Games, and that one's taking a little bit. But every time he turns around, and yeah, that little army guy.
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, he doesn't.
Whoops.
Wait, go ahead. So he's been asking me to, print his stuff because the Ender 3 is so slow. Now, he wouldn't have known it until he's been watching these printers just fly. Go ahead and flip.
I know, I will when you put it in front of the camera. No, up. Back.
There
you go. It's a new camera and it's a new system. He's still trying to figure out where the focal point is for it.
Yeah, as you can see, it's IV cam. Yes, the white is so hard to see the white.
Yeah.
And he's been printing out his own army guys. I mean, I'm loving this. And this is FDM printer. This is done on the Ender. But you look at all the new firmware and the slicers we have today compared to just not even a few years ago. So I have a feeling he'll have a whole army of these guys. Even I can tell you that's like an M16.
Yeah, it's detailed enough you can actually see what it is.
Yeah, all the pouches. He did a wonderful. He doesn't know I swiped this. He did a wonderful job on that guy.
Say, where does Dart End go? You throw that away.
I'm not sure. I'm going to show one more thing. Can we have one more video?
Oh, no, we're out of videos.
We're out of videos?
We're out of videos.
And the last thing is when you get into your electronics and being able to print, there we go. Being able to print cases so your electronics aren't just sitting out. This is for the new DCC board. It's the DCC EX, the EX CSB1. Well, pretty much this is close enough to a replicator. And stack number 2 for testing is done.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I mean, don't my honest opinion on 3D printers, don't be afraid of them. I think the technology has come a long ways. The pricing has dropped dramatically.
Dramatically. Yeah.
I need some more coffee. I mean, $2.99 for a printer, and this one here, from what everyone's saying, is the best first printer. It's taking all the guesswork out, and you can end up with. I mean, it's got to do better than this, and this stuff is phenomenal. These were done on the Bamboo and my Creative, the Max.
You can get a brand new Neptune 4, which is just the baby version of your Max, for $200.
200. See, that's not a bad price.
Usually with free shipping.
Now that's worth it. Now I'm liking the idea of a totally enclosed, so you can run your TPUs and your
you can run your
other
TPUs, your ABS. Yeah, but not a lot of people really need to worry about that, though.
No, well, when you get into G scale, I can see where that
if you
does
have
matter.
pets,
yeah, because you want
fully
Pet G.
enclosed with pets is pretty good. If you don't have a standalone room like I do.
And for me down here, as you can see, it's a little chilly. So printing on an open printer, like a Cartesian style printer, it's a little harder to get a good print versus like on my Creality. The Creality is totally enclosed. The new printer, the new Elegoo, is going to be totally enclosed, and that's $2.99. They do have a one it's all open. The framework and everything's the same. Pretty much the same printer, just no sides. And that one's only $200.
Yeah,
dude. The last time I bought an Ender 3, a new Ender 3, that was almost $300.
and the nice thing is it's Elegoo versus Bamboo. So if you guys have been following along with any of that stuff, you don't got to worry about the Bamboo bull spit.
Pretty much, yeah. I've been sitting there eating my popcorn on that to see where they go. Yeah, you gotta love DCC. The cool part for me is, as I've been getting into it, when I get my engines, I make sure it might be an SF.
Yep,
that's funny. I bought a lock sound decoder to put in. So it was DCC decoder, and what I did is I forgot to put what engine I had. So they just sent me a decoder. It sounds like a little putt-putt with an ee horn.
It sounds like a goose.
It does.
He 100% got a goose file.
That's exactly what it sounds like, as a goose. So, and the only downfall is I don't have the equipment to go in and change the sounds at the moment. I think that's going to change. If I do that, I'll go lock sound pretty much all the way with everything. But I'm loving the DCC because, when I got out of it, it was DC. DCC wasn't even a thing or even a thought. And now we have DCC, and I love it. Even in the G scale, we're getting the Blue Nami. I was looking at Blue Nami this morning. And that,
like I said, if you're not going to consist, go with Blue Nami because the sound is so much better.
Yeah.
But if you're going to run a bunch of diesels consisted together, Rail Pro.
Little on the spendy side. I'm pretty sure soon somebody will come out with a board affordable.
Yeah,
but
probably not.
That might surprise you.
That was Rail Pro's thing, is their board was cheap, but their controller was a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
So cost per locomotive is down. But
I need to get my cousin together, because he does all the chips. He does all the design of all these chips and stuff. And I get him and my brother-in-law together, because my brother-in-law is a full-blown programmer. That would be great. I doubt if it ever happened, but that would be great. The other trick is to find someone local who offers 3D printing. Yes, very much so. Hence, just like this, doing this. He doesn't have a 3D printer, and I don't mind doing it at all.
Hence, with me, I have a small resin printer, and Sean doesn't mind me borrowing his Saturn.
I created a monster.
You did.
I did.
It's all your fault.
When Andrew and I met, Andrew didn't have a printer, had an idea of this, but he got the bug. Ooh, look at that. That's not glitching. Oh, look at that.
Not right now.
Oh, that's a
I
beautiful
love those.
train.
I love those spine cars. The trailer on flat car spine
Yeah.
cars. I love how those look.
You know, we've got one in the club. I might find out who has it, so I can borrow it and model it
In
up.
N or in N or G.
G. There's one.
Who in G?
It's
That
third shelf up.
Bachman one.
Yeah.
Ward. It's
Ward?
his. Yeah. It's
Hey
a Bachman
Ward, if
car.
you're listening, I want to borrow that just for a little while so I can model it up. Oh, what I missed.
No,
Guy printing.
that would require me to want to make videos and have time to make videos and all that kind of junk. But
Oh, that
you got a point.
That reminds me. Okay, Tuesdays. Yesterday was our last Tuesday. I didn't say anything. I should have. But we're working
one more,
on
don't we?
something. Huh?
I think we got one more Tuesday, don't we?
We got one more Tuesday?
I think we got one more Tuesday. I don't go back to March 3rd.
Okay. Okay. So we'll have one more Tuesday. But
one more
future,
Tuesday and one more good Wednesday show. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the Tuesday show to an evening show. Yeah. So probably, I was thinking like Friday nights or something.
Yeah, we can do.
What do you guys think? Well, in the evening, so it's got to, after what time?
Probably. Probably
Seven?
six to something.
6, 7. So roughly around 6 o'clock Central Time.
6:30, something like that.
What day of the week do you guys think would be best? Would it be like a
during the
Friday?
summer? I will not do Wednesdays.
No
And
Wednesdays.
I obviously can't do, and we can't do Sundays.
Well, I do. Okay, yeah.
And you can't do Saturdays. So other than Wednesdays,
So-
Saturdays, and Sundays.
So it'd be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday.
Yeah.
So what of those 4 days?
I can't do Mondays either. I got stuff going on with the kid.
Okay, so we're
So-
down to 3 days.
Tuesdays,
Tuesday.
Thursdays, or Fridays.
Okay, so I was thinking Fridays like 7, somewhere in there.
Fridays at 7.
What do
Yeah.
we have?
I'll run it past the wife, see if she likes it.
Oh, Jack in the Shop has 2 Enders. Yeah, the 3 originals. Oh, you got the X1C. One more is 4. And plus all kinds of cool tools on top of it.
See, the problem is,
Oh,
Russ,
yes.
neither one of us drink.
Yeah, I know.
It'll be
You
coffee.
know-
It'll still be coffee and Mountain Dew.
I still have moonshine sitting in my freaking
I
fridge.
know.
It's been there for years.
And I'm telling you, just to go put it in a lawnmower.
I blew up the
Add a
last
little.
lawnmower.
I know, but see, this time you add a little bit of 2-stroke oil to it.
I never thought of that. Yeah, because I burned a hole right through the piston
Uh-huh.
with that. It ran a year.
Just
My la-
add a little bit of cut it with about 10% 2-stroke oil, and you'll probably be
That
okay.
makes sense. Run it like a 4-stroke or a 2-stroke.
Yeah. Cheers to you, sir. Cheers to you.
That works. Yeah, you can have them next one. Oh, Ryan, good morning, sir. Or afternoon for some. I hope everything's going good in your area. As you can see, it's
we got-
cold. And it's cold here. It was 1 degree. 1? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's 1 degree.
1 degree.
We got 1 vote. Well, I guess 2 votes since you voted for Fridays. So we got 2 votes for Fridays.
Okay. So what we're doing, we're talking about, we're changing the Tuesday show, and this, going back to back is kind of rough too on me. Because after we do a morning show, it takes, and by the time everything's ready,
He doesn't get out to his workshop until
Yeah.
noon
and
or later.
I do not like sitting on orders. When I get an order, I want to see that order fulfilled. So yeah, it was 2 o'clock this morning when I finished.
Yeah.
But they're all done. Everybody's taken care of. That's the cool thing. So you know what? Friday is good. I
Yeah.
think Friday, because my party days are long behind me.
Yeah.
They were fun days,
I'll
but
have to. Yeah. Well, we can tentatively do Fridays at 6 or 6:30 or 7 or something like that. Because
later in the evening.
by that point, I'll have gotten home with kids and whatever, and then
About the same here.
we'll figure it all out.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do one more Tuesday show, and then we'll flip that up to looks like Fridays. I think it's a good time.
And it may not be every week. It might be in every other week. It might be a random type deal too.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, Fridays. We'll work on it. Any questions pertaining? Oh, you know what? While we're here, I got this sitting on my desk. Paul from Paul's Messy Workshop. Thank you, buddy. You made me spend more money. So, if you do have a FDM printer and you know how you get your rolls, every now and then, you'll get a roll and it'll have the bag and it'll have a Ziploc on it. I love those. That's awesome. The ones that come in and they don't have a Ziploc, you have to cut them open. You can't reuse that bag, which is kind of sad. But
do they have an actual vacuum sealer system for resin or for filament now?
So this is the coolest. I already did one. It's up on the rack, and I'm gonna go through all my open ones.
I'm gonna go through all the ones that aren't vacuum sealed again and re-vacuum sealed.
Well, I got another thing coming. It'll be here tomorrow. I was hoping it'd be here today. Is a larger dryer because I can only do 2 in that at a time. This will do 4.
Ooh.
And I have a bunch of filaments. The bags, I mean, they're bagged, but
they're bagged, but they're not vacuum sealed by any means.
No,
We've got a bunch of half rolls that are still open.
Check this out. So, the biggest thing on filament, and if you're just getting into it or you're thinking about getting a 3D printer, like that Elegoo, dude, for that price, you can't beat it. Moisture is the #1 enemy, especially on TPUs. So when you print, let's see, I have a print here. Is that little pink, the little pink tray?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can show it.
Yeah.
Because this is a good example of moisture.
Down.
Flip it on, I'll get it.
There you go.
So yeah, you can see these little pock marks. Where's my little pointer? There we go. And there we go. But you can see these little pock marks, like right in here, right there. That's actually caused from moisture in your filament. Now on this, it's okay. I didn't mind. I mean, it's just a tray. I use it for my feet, so I'm constantly filling this. But you can really see it on this wall. That's moisture in your filament. Outer walls didn't turn out too bad. God, my nails are already dirty this morning. Are they ever clean? I've been busy. So the cool thing with this is, like for me, I have a dryer. I'll pull it out of the dryer. I'll stick it in this bag.
I noticed those bags actually, just like the good Ziploc baggies, they have a spot for you to write on them with a Sharpie, so you know what the filament is.
Yeah, if your roll's not marked, that's very true. Yeah. That's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm just real quick, and this will be our last thing for the day. And it comes with these little white. Let's see if we can get we haven't even used that camera.
Nope, we haven't.
It comes with these little white deals, and you just seal that baby up. Maybe if I can get it, there we go. And then, guys, keep your minds out of the gutters. I'm not gonna, and that's all I'm gonna say. It comes with this little pump, and let's see if I can get it going there. And you can see it's just slowly. Once it gets to the point, it will stay on there. I need a little
hard surface, something that's not right on the floor.
Something a little raised. Well, where's that? I can do that. Oh, that's stuck. There we go. Oh, perfect. Thank you. There we go. But the whole idea of it is now I'm going to take all the air out and all the moisture. Whoa, it's a noisy little pump. There we go.
Sean's little buzz box.
But this one I got 30 bags with it. I got the pump, and then I also these little clips. Heath, you have a good one, my friend. It's good seeing you on here. I need to get your schedule when you do your lives. But if you do get a printer, this thing is a must. Check that out, man. I mean, it sucks.
Yeah, that's sealed up like a fresh, brand new
There you go. Check that. Look,
thing.
check that out, and it's all sealed up. This was on sale for like $20.
Hey, man.
I just did that too.
Keep the little moisture absorber dealie that came with your roll.
Yeah.
Throw it in there, and
Actually, it comes with. I didn't put it in
does
there.
it come with silica gel or silica packets?
A whole bag of
holy
silica
crap!
packets. 30 of them.
Nice.
Yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there. So yeah, check those out. You can find them on Amazon. You know what? On that note, it's been an hour. It's been a wonderful show. Great morning. First, we kind of entered this morning tired, but we're doing good now. I hope you enjoyed your coffee. I'm enjoying mine. Oh, what the fuck, Sean?
Showing pumps and bags. Not getting.
Thanks, Ryan. You know what though? Here, you know what, Ryan? Get one of these. Here, let's go to this camera. Because you know why? There we go. I think that's just the right size for you. See that right there? I think that would work for you. What do you think? I think it would. All right, enough of that. Okay, fun.
Here's Heath streams.
Oh, Wednesdays. Okay, Wednesday nights, 9 to 10 Eastern. So 8 to 9.
8 to 9 for normal
me.
people.
Actually, I want to write that down. It sucks getting older, Heath. My memory is going down that old time black hole, but it is what it is. I'm loving it now, and I've got some great friends. Thank you guys. You guys are giving me motivation, and yeah, thank you. I appreciate all of you guys. I love you all. With your support, it's helped me out. It's kept me going. There's been days where I just want to throw my hands up, but if it wasn't for you guys to push me along, I appreciate it, and for that I have to say thank you. Are we all good? Any questions? We're all done. Everybody, thank you so much for showing up. Thumbs up would be great. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. You guys have a beautiful day. Hug the ones that you love. Say hi to everybody. Be kind.
Stay warm, guys.
Stay warm.